Alexa, louder. I before E except after C. I don't always remember what I'm going to say. Oh my God, there's so many viewers here. We're zero. Oh, let's start this off. I gotta get like 1,000 viewers today. How can we change this around? But I need to stay in that realm. We need to time travel. All right, let me see how many likes I can give myself in a row, right? How many likes? This is March 31st. Does anybody know what day it is today? Is anybody talking about today? Gotta start with 10:51, 6:51, 66. Right now, right, there's like a time pass. It's like in half an area. There's a vibration going on. It's 10:51. Okay, do I count this as the Capricorn hour? We all know Capricorn hour is at midnight. So why is Capricorn going from 3, okay, over to 2, right? Capricorn is definitely showing me more communication now than it did before, right? And just through the trend of thought, this is the way I learn things. Now the question is it real? Is it real? I mean, does it have a meaning? Can it do anything? Can I pick it up? Can I throw it? Will it build something? This is most of the questions that I get. How do you know? Did you look left? Did you look right? So this is the questions I get. And I say to myself like this: first of all, let me understand it before I explain to you how it has to be used, right? When you find the first, or you find a bolt, you go, wonder where that bolt came from. And then you decide to look up, right? And you're in the heart of the spiraling staircase, right? That goes around, and you're in the heart, and you're looking up, you're going, which one of those stairs lost a bolt? So you don't know, but at least you know it came from the stair. Or maybe it came from the railing, or maybe it came from the chandelier that was above it. So you don't know where that bolt came from, right? This dog, I am on a 24-hour, stem cell reconnection. Yes, having they say really you shouldn't eat or anything, just water. So I'm hoping this works, because I'm not going to eat for 24 hours on purpose, because I can tell you one thing, there's plenty of dog food, plenty. I can show it to you. Do you know that when I look at the shelves at the grocery stores, I try to see if there's anything much different than what's in the dog food that what's in our food, right? It's because it seems like it's the same. And we're both breathing the same air. Looks like the same planet. We both can see animals. We both hear. We're like almost the same, the dogs, the animals, right? Trying to, when you feel, you don't feel that good vibration, you don't feel like the story's right. Like it's also, the story is like a song. Do you know that when I do this, I can now hear myself talking inside my head and see myself on the screen. Now, I'm not sure what my concentration is like because I can't handle the dogs. So give me a minute to let them out and tell me what you think about the piece that I put up here, what you see from it. Okay, guys, come on. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. What's with the barking? I know if I raise my voice, you won't understand. Go lay down. Go lay down. boy. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Such a good boy. You didn't listen at all. I love it. And I'm going to do nothing about it. But it is disturbing the peace. What are we supposed to do with the nuisance? Seriously, I've got it right here. If I'm going to run for the eye of all, right, you know, it's right here. You see, who is the heart of the two worlds inside the house of bait? Guys, no more information. I already have enough. I have to share it now. They don't understand. I told you. They don't understand. Maybe they do. Maybe some of you understand. I shouldn't say that. But they do. Listen. The public here, it's English only on TikTok. Okay? English only. No alien-like languages. You're going to have a heart attack before you're 4. Jiminy crackers. Okay. We've got Kooky Pal over here. Okay. So if the Kooky Pal company that owns this product, if you're on here watching me now, okay, I'm going to say whether it's good or bad. Okay. I have a PayPal, right? You can send me for the advertising. And this is RNF. It just so happens that my initials are RMF, right? So 1/2. If you can stay quiet, you know what I have to do to give them a cookie? Check this out. I have to take the cookie and drop it down one of these, and then it drops down the cookie, right? The cookie drops down. Look, come here. Come here. Watch the cookie drop down, and then hold on. We've got, hey, you know what this is? Oh my God. Everybody can see it must be. Is it the Cookie Monster or the Cuckoo Monster? Oh, you got your head right in the bag. Okay, come on, let's go. More cookies. Come on. Here. Wait a second. Is this you? I have to point the camera. You have to look into the camera. Hold on. We're gonna have to take the back screen off. Yeah, we need to see a live. Okay, now it's your turn, Denver. You ready? You ready? Come. He's so gentle. This one, very gentle. Here's another one for you. Gently, come on. Now watch the difference between this dog and this dog. And I am gonna have to reset my mind to start my video. Oh, you see there's another one, eh? Oh, sorry, here. You bent my page. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. It's all bent. Mommy! He bent my page. I mean, listen, seriously, we were growing up, right? And this kid that says, Mommy, you bent my page, right? I think the kid's name was... It almost sounds like Gaz, you know? It almost sounds like Gaz. So now that I've calmed them down a little bit, but not only did I calm them down, I couldn't handle it anymore. So I came here because I wanted to talk to myself this morning. So I may share with myself talking. Somebody has any questions? Let me finish off doing something I started before. Okay, let me put this here. I know these dogs are going to hang out for the next half hour, like thinking in their heads. I know he's got the cookies, and maybe I'll act like I'm not feeling good, or I'll stare at him for a while. And I have to be quiet because it quietens us up, right? So let me just, I just need to get this. Yes, so hold on. Yes, sorry about that. I just did something on ChatGPT, and I don't know if they did it for me. No, they didn't. They only did my last song. Somebody was telling me I don't dress good and I need to do this, that, the other thing. So I wrote a little song. I don't know if anybody heard it, if anybody wants to hear it, or if you want to get strictly to the numbers or what I'm doing. I'm really writing things out right now. I was talking about this. If you take a look at it, right? Almost looks like, don't look at the bottom part, right? Does it look like an escalator? You go up, you go straight, you go up, you go straight, you go up, you go straight, right? Like you're climbing like a golf ball. The golf ball, a lot of people hit golf balls, it goes like that, right? But I've seen golf balls, I mean, when it was a perfect shot to me, they went like this, then they went up, then they sort of tailed off, and then it went like this, and then it tailed off, and it went like that, and it tailed off. Just like, it's really, really cuckoo crazy. The other thing I was just fooling around with designs is to understand the new design for X, right? So you can see that here, the area space that's occupied is one area space. And then it zooms up to one area space over here. The other one is a multitude of area spaces on X. One is a thicker line, one is a thin line. And I'm going to show you what it does in squares. At the same time, I'm going to get back to this picture and share this with you. I was listening to people this morning, and I don't know if you want to partake in what I did in my life, because why are you here on this channel right now? So before I get to the song, there's so many things going on. I wanted to show this. If you can see this, doesn't it look like a pyramid, right? Like the $10,000 pyramid, right? It's actually just a flat line going across the sky. It's the flat line going across the sky. I seen the same thing that when I was in the sky, and it looks like a lot of bubbles. That is terrible, Ozzy. It's horrible that you should be like that. You know what it is with the dog? I think I know what it is. You're hooked up to the other system. You're not even real. I already knew it before they played with you. Terrible what they did. Just terrible what they did. I know it's not your fault. I know. So this is what I had as one of my thoughts. All the animals here, all pre-programmed. Everybody, all pre-programmed. Yes, some can learn, some can't, just like some of us humans. Some can attain certain things, some of us can't. And I think they're just here mechanically to, once we need help with one thing, they'll help us. And then when it's time that we really need something in the crunch, a thought of something, they'll bark, they'll make us forget, they'll make us remember, right? We have to figure out which algorithm they're running on, right? That's what I really think. The cat's the same thing. It's part of the house we live, right? They're part of the house we live. They're like, I wonder what it would look like if we wouldn't have broke the spider web, right? I wonder what the child would have looked like if we would have had it. What happened to this one and that one? What would it be like today? And even in the algorithms they're sharing, what would I look in 20 years? What would I look like as a lizard, right? So they're already doing this and showing it to us. So I'm showing it to you that it's already happened. It's been perfected. Okay, in fact, it's been so perfect, you are hearing it speak. Me, you, not just the animals. the fleshy robotics, programmed for reasons of the known or unknown. For me, it's the known. Sit. Sit! I said sit. Beg. Ow. This is me. This is me. Beg. Wait a second. Where is it? I'm trying to figure out where the camera's. Beg. Here. Hey! Hit. It's up here. Denver. See, Denver puts his paw on me and he slips his head over. I have to put the bag away because he's going to think that he's getting more. And there's got to be like a bad vibration on this floor. Must be all the pirates in there. See the wine? It's like pirates. I don't know, spirit, pirate, wine. Something about, you know what it is about wine for me is when you say it in French, it's mentioned as V-I-N. Sometimes they'll call it vino. I think it's in Italy. But when you say 20, which is really like a cuckoo thinking, like when you say 20, you're saying vin. Hold on a second. You mean I'm saying vin for wine and I'm saying vin for 20? Pretty weird, no? So I already understand that. Forget about the wine. It's spirit. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so what does 19, 18, 10, 9, and 1 all have in common? Well, the 1 has something in common with the 10. So should we call that Capricorn coming into Aries from Sagittarius, the birth, coming into the into the spirit of the heavens through the birth of the moon, through the moon birth, right? So on the 19th, you're absolutely going to get the watering hole spirit. There's going to be a lot of chat going on, or a lot of chatter. Has anybody thought of chatter before? It's part of the number 80, chatter, which is an association of communication, in which is 104, like a 10-4 CB code, right? But is it a 6 and 4 equals to 10, which is a 1 and 3 equaling to 4? Or is it a 5 and 5 equaling to 10, where it's a 2 and 2 equaling to the 0, 4? So why is it a CB, or some say, why not say city? City Zen band. Is it a City Zen band, or is it the 13th structure of the DNA and a non-disclosure agreement? Now, why I'm calling this the way I do, hold on a second. This equals to 24. The wolf and the cat. Okay, I'm trying to see if I left anything out of this. So 20 equals to 107 because the word vent equals to 107. This is where Earth comes in. Things get smaller, things are bigger. It comes in with scales. comes in with Gemini, comes in with Capricorn, comes in with Virgo. Oh, that's pretty cool. Virgo, Virgin, Venus, Vin. That's good. I like that. And V is the 22nd letter. That's also, and it's used in the expression in bull horns and Taurus. I'm trying to see where else I am. Okay, so who kept up with me? Who kept up with me? Let me just put that background black back. Let me put that black background. Where was it? Was it this one? Was it that one? That one? That one? That one? Yeah, not that one. Could have been that one. Could have been that one. Not that one. Look, they give you a haircut. It's an E cut, right? It's an XE cut, right? Execute. You know what this word is over here? This is for mem, right? Matter and energy. Matter again, right? B-E-R. You know when they use the months of October, September, November, and December in French, this is the way it ends. So your memory, okay, connected from your birth, the 9th month, to the 10th month, the 11th month, and it ends, okay? But you know what's funny, that when I think about December, I think about the seminaries. I think of the seminaries is the big one, I think it is. And then I go on to Januaries and Februaries, and we're in the month of Aries. I was never sure if I liked the month of Aries falling in like March, April. And it's just like ironic. If you think of March, April, you go 1 through, like March is the letter M and April is the letter A1. So 1 through 13, right? 1 through 13 equals to 91, and that's spirit. And if you go to the 19th hole at the golf course, right? That's the watering hole, and that's also noted to be spirit. There's a thing about golf, and now I'm not sure where to implant these numbers. I already think I know where to put them, although the flow of our vibration is 1 through 5 beating at 432. Our connection through the power of the beat is actually 3, 4, 5, right? It would be more, let's go 2, 3, 4, 5 over what would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're going to use 4 sets of numbers, let me see if I got this right. It would look like that. Well, I don't know if you can see it. But in golf, there isn't this, right? Doesn't exist in golf. Neither does this exist in golf. This one exists, and these 3 exist. Now, somebody's going to come out here and say, what are you talking about? It doesn't exist in golf. I hit a 2 before. My question is, what kind of part 2 did you hit? There is no part 2 in golf. When you come to a part 2, okay, you are either going to have, a double eagle? Is that what it would be? It would be a par 5 double eagle, something like that. Otherwise, you'd be having a birdie or a hole in one, right? This is an mating. And I think they call it, coup sur un, right? But I look at this as a chicken coop. And you know what a part 2 is? This is French for meaning everywhere. And I'll call it a wrap. So why would you call it a wrap? Has anybody thought today that, like, I'm not sure if I want to put canoe, earth as a wrap? Have you ever thought of just, a wrap that we're now eating? Have you ever thought of it? different kinds of bread. What's bread all about? We talk about bread and we talk about matzah, and matzah is flat, and we have challah, and that's like heels being, right? Those are those are long strands, and they're braided together, right? Braided together. Why is it braided together? When you braid something, things short